Bobber and waxworms. That's all you need.
Yeah, I use a lot of times I use the bobber, and I'll put maggots on, or cut up the gulp worms.
Yeah.
I just put little chunks on it, but that's it.
Yep. That's all you need.
But I figure the carp should be moving now
Yeah, the
too,
carp are jumping the other day in here.
because they're just about ready to spawn, so they should be eating.
Yep. They should be. Everything should.
I know
Everything
they
should.
should be is right.
Everything should be.
I got some chicken liver. See how that does.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that too. I get these in.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right. Well, good luck. Good to see you though.
When you were here what, the other day?
Yeah.
You were over there, weren't you?
No, I was right here.
Okay, because I was trying to picture it when I saw the camera,
Oh.
and I knew where you were, but I wasn't sure whether it was over that side or this side.
Yeah.
Have you seen Donna at all?
I haven't seen Donna since about, I guess, middle of March. I haven't seen her.
Really?
Yeah. Anybody home yet? One person here. I'm trying to get set up, so just kind of bear with me here. Da-da-da. Trying to get set up so you can see everything, whoever you are. Yeah, it'll probably work. All right, I'm busy getting my bait on and get it thrown in there, so I'll be right around. Let's see, here we go a little more this way, and you'll be able to see all the rods. Okay. Now, if you're watching, using live sunfish for bait, I'm after these flatheads again. Just getting the lines in, so keep an eye on things. I'm going to be using live sunfish. I'm going to put cut bait on one of them. I already got 10 people in here. Holy mackerel. Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to use the chat. Liam, how you doing? I'm just getting set up here, so I'm back and forth from the camera, so just enjoy the scenery for a minute. And again, I'm putting live sunfish out for flatheads. And we're going to put one with cut bait on. Dove, DOV, hello. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. I'm just getting my lines in the water, so enjoy the scenery while I do that. I'm putting 3 lines in today. So the first 2 lines have live sunfish on. This one's going to have cut bait. Pretty chilly this morning. Still got frost on the table here, so a little cold. Let's see who we got. Liam, Madafaska, Jazzy J. Hello and thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Just getting set up here. Just give me a few more minutes. I'll be right back. Pretty darn chilly here this morning. Can you see those rods okay? Yeah. The black one and the middle white one have live bait on, and the other one's got cut bait. Hopefully these flatheads will wake up today. Appreciate everybody coming in. We got 12. Don't forget to hit that like button, please, if you like what you see. Jazzy J, appreciate that. Matter of fact, I'll reward you for that one. You're now a moderator. You got the power. Use it wisely. What are you hoping to catch? I'm hoping to catch flathead catfish today. Whew. It's cold here. It's got to be just about freezing because there's still frost on it. I got like a picnic table in back of me, and it's still frost on it. Randy Jones, good morning. Happy Hooker, good morning. I have not. Holy mackerel, coming in. Got a crowd here already. Let me try to hook some of you folks up with a little bit of power. Hang on. Stand by, folks. Stand by. Happy Hooker got you. Oh, the carp are jumping. I hear that. We're going to get us a flathead today. Oh my God, what? You got it. No problem, Happy Hooker. Use your power wisely. You missed me? Civic? Yes, I missed you. I didn't see you come in there. I'm back and forth getting my rods ready. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'll be right back. Got to get my first cup of coffee. Sometimes you'll see the rods move a little bit because of the live sunfish. just like that middle one's doing. But until that reel starts turning and line starts going out, we don't got nothing. Pennsylvania, Ed. Hey, Ed, how you doing from South Carolina? I'm in your spot trying to get a flathead this morning. Hey, Tim, what's going on? That middle rod's jumping around like crazy, but it's just the sunfish. Hope you all can see them. Trying to catch flathead catfish. We're on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania this morning. And it is chilly. And I don't mean the kind you eat, I mean it's chilly. It should warm up quick. It's supposed to go up in the 70s today, and the sun's just breaking over the horizon, so we'll be okay. First live I've ever seen of this guy. You're already loving it. Well, thank you very much. I'll try to have a little fun, and I hope that goes right into everybody that's watching. It would be nice to catch a fish, though. I was out a couple of days ago doing this right here. I was here for 3 hours, didn't get a darn thing. But that's the way the flatheads are. The weather we've had around here has been up and down, warm and cold and warm and cold, and it's got the water doing the same thing. And when the water gets warm and then cold, it turns the fish off. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks, if you do like it. If you like it, hit the like button, please. So we got live sunfish. I kind of keep repeating myself because people join. But we got live sunfish on the first 2 rods and a cut bait on the far rod. Sevik, like I said, we're going to try to get a flathead catfish. If you don't know what they look like, they're big and ugly, but they're beautiful. You can Google them and it'll show you a picture of them. Never been fishing, you can't afford equipment. It doesn't take that much to get a rod and a reel and get some bait. You don't have to go crazy at first. Probably for 30 or 40 bucks you can get set up with a rod and reel and some line and some hooks and stuff. So all my poles have bait runner reels on. So I have them set to where if a flathead grabs the bait, it'll just be able to take line out. You're so excited. Yeah, so am I. I'm cold too. Got a lot of ducks and geese around. You'll be hearing them as the day goes on. With a carp are really jumping. Yeah, the bait. I love the bait runners too, because when these flatheads take the bait, they're taking live bait. You got to give them a little bit of time when they start running with it. And if they feel any resistance of your pole, they're going to let go. I usually try to give them 10 or 15 seconds of running, and then I'll pull back on them. Hopefully I don't get bugged by turtles today. Sometimes a turtle will get after that cut bait. Bonjour de France, yeah. Alex, 22, thanks for dropping in. You're a long way away. Yeah, Tim, I have a tendency to go to ugly stick rods. The 2 white ones are actually, they say ugly stick catfish rods. And the black one is just a normal medium heavy ugly stick. I got the 1 white one on the end is an 8-foot rod, the other 2 are 7-foot. Oh, the bait runners, probably because of pricing, I got a pen reel there that's a real nice one, the first one on the black rod. The other two are Akama or Okama, however you say that. And they're like about 80 bucks a piece, so they're not too bad. Black Mountain Outdoors, good morning. What's up? Yeah, I'm catfishing. I'm also cold. It's cold. I have frost on the table behind me. Got to get that sun coming up. The sun will be up in about 15, 20 minutes. What's the least fish weight? The least fish weight? Never got asked that question before, Sevic. How come yeah, I have several of those. Yeah, they are real good for the price. I really like them. The least fish weight that you got. Not sure what you're trying to ask me there. Least fish weight. I don't know. I can't figure that one out. Give me a clue on what you're trying to find out. Getting ready for work. That's a shame. But while you're here, Black Mountain, let me set you up with a little wrench here. Hang on. There you go. I think I got you. Thanks for coming in. Too bad you got to go to work. I'm, of course, retired. Wildcat Rigs, let's go. Yeah, Wildcat Rigs. Haven't seen that name before. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, hit that like button, folks. I appreciate it. I mean, the highest weight fish. In this river, I've got a 30-pound flathead catfish. I got quite a few 10s and a couple 20s, but a 30-pound would be the biggest one. Wildcat Rigs. Did I give you, I don't know if I did or not. Hang on there, Wildcat. We'll fix you up here with a wrench. I'll give everybody a wrench I can as long as they use the power wisely. I think I got you there. Maybe I didn't. Let me see. Oh, no, I got you. All right, you got the power. Oh, great. Randy Jones, you're retired. Yep, retirement's great. You just got to keep active. Come on, fish. Trying to drink a little coffee here and get warmed up, too. Oh, great. I start a week off tomorrow. I got a little bit of vacation there, or Easter break, or something, I guess. Don't troll as moderator, guys. Yeah, thank you very much, Jazzy. Appreciate it. Yeah, don't be dumb. For those of you who have a wrench, use it wisely. I appreciate it. 50-pounder coming. Yeah, you know what? There's been a 50-pounder right out of this area. I think last year, one of the guys got it. They were in a boat, but still a count there right in this area. Black Mountain Outdoors. Thank you for the wrench. Yeah, you got a wrench, baby. You got the power. Gotta give the wrenches out because sometimes I can't monitor everything. A 10-pound, that's very possible, Jazzy. There's big channel cats in here as well. The channel cats run anywhere from 3 to 15 pounds or so. Connor Clark, greeting from London, England. Connor Clark, I'm fishing for flathead catfish this morning. I'm in Pennsylvania. Not too far from Philadelphia, if you know the geography of the state. You have bullheads. Oh, and you're up in Canada. Where are you at in Canada? I'm pretty familiar with Canada, or at least Ontario. Are the carp biting? Randy, I'm not fishing for carp, but they are jumping, so I have to assume they're biting. Don't get tuna fish in this river. No, there's no tuna fish. This is a freshwater river. It's not saltwater. Nova Scotia, Halifax. There you go. That's a nice area up there. Been there one time on a vacation, just traveling through Nova Scotia. Went to, where'd I go? Peggy's Cove. Does that ring a bell? Peggy's Cove. I think that's in Nova Scotia. Christopher Lee, good morning and good fishing. Thanks, Christopher. Appreciate the confidence there. Hope everybody's got their good luck charm, because that will help me get a fish this morning. Come on, fish. Caught any fish recently? I caught a lot of channel cat. Holy mackerel, the chat's going crazy. Caught a lot of channel cats earlier in the month. You fish for short. I can't read the chat, it's moving so quick. No, tuna fish don't live in fresh water. Unless you buy them at the store, then they're packed in fresh water, I think. Dude, I'm getting ready to go do some smallmouth fishing, and you're already on the water. Hey, good luck on the smallmouth. Where are you going to get them at? Peggy's Cove is, yeah, it is. I really enjoyed that little trip down there. 62-pound flathead. That's a big one. The state record here is 66 pounds, I think. It was caught last year down in the Susquehanna River in Pennsylvania. My biggest one here is 30. Hey, Wilbur, getting a little personal there, but I got 4. I got 4 grandkids. Holy mackerel. Thanks, Evic. I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. I really do. If you guys like what you see and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like button, and you won't miss any of this stuff that I do. This is only my 3rd or 4th time going live, so I'm still getting used to the whole deal. Uber, that's an odd question for you. Yeah, it is. That's the way I looked at it too. A 2 with a stick. Okay. Wildcat rigs. I'm using live sunfish for bait, and also a cut bait. I have 6/0 circle hooks on 50-pound braid line. St. Joseph River has monster catfish. Where is the St. Joseph River? I guess that's up. Okay, I got you. Man, it's cold. Come on, sun. As soon as that sun breaks up over the hill over there in the east, it'll start warming up. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of guys use an 8/0, and I'll probably change the 8/0 later on in the year. Let's see something. There's one other guy fishing down below me. I was just checking on him. It's 30. It's about 35 here too, Bruce. Oh man! Because like I said, I got a picnic table in back of me, and there's still kind of like frost on it. The best bait for flathead catfish, gotta be sunfish. You see that bridge upriver there? It's the sun hitting. It's pretty nice, pretty good looking, pretty beautiful. Oh. I'm freezing. Cut bait, sucker, and yeah, cut baits. I got cut bait on one of the rods. I cut a sunfish in half. Christopher, hang on. I'll give you a little power here. There you go. You're all set. It's a pretty scene, isn't it, with that bridge all lit up in the sun? I don't know if you can tell it all by looking, but there's a pretty good hill that goes right straight down there. Yeah, I don't have any suckers around here to do that with, so I use mostly sunfish. Some people will use trout heads, cut trout, stuff like that. This catfish can catch using a lure. You can catch catfish on a lure, but it's kind of not the normal thing. The catfish tend to sit on the bottom, But once in a while you will, if you're using lures like for bass and stuff and you're dragging it along the bottom, you'll get a catfish once in a while, but not normally. Can you fish off the bridge? You probably could, but you might get hit by a car or a truck. So I probably wouldn't do that. Wilbert Ray's, I did not catch anything today yet. I've only been here for 15 or 20 minutes. I started the live at somewhere around 6:30. What about a carp on a lure? Haven't caught any carp either, although they're in here. Hopefully you can catch. Yeah, hopefully I can catch a fish today, Dwight. Thank you for wishing me good luck. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got some bacon with me actually. I was going to try that for, if I don't get a flathead here in an hour or so, I'm going to switch one of the rods over to chicken liver. See if I can get a channel cat. Oh, Christopher, lots of carp in this river. Lots of carp. And lots of big carp. 20, 30 pounds or more. This river's full of carp, full of catfish. Got some nice smallmouth. Hey Ed, what's going on? Someone is fishing on the dock. Yeah, somebody's fishing down there. It's Don. Yeah, I think you know Don. Don's down there. Chicken liver works good for channel cats. Absolutely, Jazzy. There's a whole bunch of different baits for carp. I'm not familiar with most of them, but you can buy some in the store. You can make your own. You can get recipes on YouTube for them, so you can do what you want there. Carp and sucker. Well, yeah, they are bottom feeders, but carp are a lot stronger and fight much better than a sucker does. I fill up my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Sorry I'm missing anything. Hard to keep up with all this corn, canned corn. Yeah, canned corn's okay for carp. That works pretty good. It's not very messy either. I'm trying to get my GoPros set up because I do a lot of videos on my regular channel other than live. But just in case I get one, I'm getting my camera set up. Okay. All right, I'm back. So chill. I guess that's a good thing. I'm not quite up to date with what that might mean, but I think it's a compliment. Thanks, Jazzy. You release the fish, or no? I release them. I don't eat anything out of this river. This river's a little bit polluted. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean the suckers? Cut the suckers up, yeah. Calm this morning. At least we don't have any breeze. Yeah, I thought it was, Jazzy. I just wasn't 100% sure, but I figured it was. Let that middle rod bounce a little bit, and that's probably the sunfish pulling. But sometimes the sunfish get active when there's a flathead around them, so we'll keep an eye on it. In Pennsylvania here, we're allowed 3 3 rods, so that's what I got, 3 rods. I'm setting a record here already. I got 24 people watching, it says, and that's a record for me so far. Like I said, it's only the 3rd or 4th time I've been live, so I'm getting used to all this stuff. Yes. The suckers and carp, yeah. The carp are jumping out here. I know they're moving around. Where's everybody from? Give me a, hey Anthony, what's happening, man? Where's everybody from? And here is also a tip. Okay, I'll take another tip. I'll take all the tips you can give me. Good to see you, Anthony. What's happening this morning? Oh, trying for a flathead again. Watching from England. Yep, love it. Isn't that something? The technology we have today makes it that easy for somebody on the other side of the world to be right with you. It's amazing. It really is. And only those of us that grew up without all this technology can really appreciate what we have today. What's the biggest fish I ever caught? Probably a 50-inch muskie is the biggest fish I've ever caught. Johnstown, yep. Yeah, I know where you're at in Johnstown. Famous for the old flood there. It's a shame. Well, Tim, good morning from the Susquehanna River. I love it. I love the Susquehanna River. I can't get down there too much, but when I do, I love it. Smallmouth bass and all that good down there. I go down to, I think it's Holtwood Dam, down around that area, Conowingo. I don't know if you got my tip. I don't. Well, maybe the chat's going so fast I can't keep up with everything. Can you catch it? Yeah, there's bass. Oh, yeah, there's bass in the river here. Smallmouth bass, largemouth bass. If you fish for them, you'll catch them. Most people that come here do those. They fish for catfish and carp. Some people get out in their boats and they fish for the smallmouth. But come on, fish. What's the best bait for grass pickerels or pickles? Probably. We don't have a lot of them right here. We got some of them up in the northern part of the state, but the pickerel kind of will hit most type of lures, smaller lures, spinners, and things like that. If you're using live bait, of course, minnows. Catch a lot of them in the wintertime ice fishing. But we don't have too many of them here. We got a few. There's a few in some of the lakes around here, but not many. I think the state record for a pickerel is 8 pounds and some ounces. I don't tend to know everything, folks, so if you ask me something and I try to give you some tips on it, it may not be the gospel. Fair enough. There you go. I've done a lot of fishing in my life, so I know a little bit about everything and not anything about everything. If you can figure that out. Been fishing this river since I was 7 years old, though. And as you can see, I'm not 7 anymore. And folks, I'll remind you, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Appreciate it. Still pretty cold here. I'm waiting for that sun to come up over the hill. And then it's going to warm up pretty nice today, up in the 70s, they say, and tomorrow 80s. You can tell the water is warmer than the air because you can see this. I don't know if you can see the steam on it or not. I think you can. But when you see the steam on the water coming up, that means the water is warmer than the air. Let me see what the air temperature is. I'll be right back. Yeah, my old thermometer says the air temperature is about 30, maybe 33. That's pretty cool. We'll stick it in the water and see what the water temperature is. We'll leave that in the water about 5-10 minutes and then we'll check it. Oh yeah, nice morning. Usually every morning I see an eagle fly by. Haven't seen him yet. But they don't make any noise, so you can miss them if you're not watching. Come on, fish. Like I said, if I don't get anything in about an hour, I'll switch one of the rods over to chicken or chicken liver. I'm casting out, and it's probably maybe 8 or 10 feet out toward the. I don't go quite all the way across, but I go out cast out maybe 30 or 40 yards. It's not a deep river here, but there is a channel that goes down the middle. So yeah, right now I'm in like 8 or 10 feet of water. There's deeper holes every now and then, but in general, it's about that deep. Yeah, it's cold. Come on, fish. When these flatheads take it, they don't mess around. They grab it and run. Peel the line right off your reel. That's the part I love about it. Yeah, there's a lot of rocks in there. There's a lot of snags. Yeah, there's a lot of rocks in the rivers. Some snags. There's a lot of log jams, things like that. It's definitely not a smooth bottom. I appreciate you all hanging in there and asking questions and stuff. That's what this is all about. Have a little fun, chit chat amongst yourselves or with me, and I'll do what I can to answer all your questions as I see them. I love being here, though. It's just a beautiful part of the river. I'm in a little bit of a park that people will come to and picnic and enjoy the weekends in the summer and things like that. And there's 3 or 4 spots right along here that people fish at. But it's pretty nice. Pretty easy access. And they got a nice trail that you can walk down the river if you're into walking or biking or stuff like that. Sorry, I keep getting my head in the camera like this, but I gotta get close to read what everybody's saying. What part of the country are you in? Christopher, I am in the United States, of course, but it's Pennsylvania, which is on the East Coast, and I'm about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. So look at your map, check it out. It's the Schuylkill River. Black rod's getting a little action here, a little bumping around. Keep an eye on that a second. You can maybe see that rod shaking. Hopefully that sunfish is getting active because something's after him. Yeah, first rod's bouncing. That's just the live bait pulling, but it could be a sign that there's a flathead looking at him and he's getting kind of scared. So we'll keep an eye on the reel. When the reel starts turning, then we go into action here. But it's good to know the sunfish are down there kicking and alive. Got a good eye, whoever saw that. Got a good eye. Yeah, Christopher, you saw that rod moving, didn't you? I could probably get you a little closer, but I don't know. Let me look. Maybe like that's even better, huh? A little closer to the rods. Come on, sun. I can see the sun just almost breaking over the treetops. But over to the east, where the sun's coming up, is a pretty big hill. So it takes a while for the sun to get right here where I'm at. But it's coming. I wish I could send you pictures from my day fishing yesterday. Catfish killer. Well, I'll tell you what, catfish, you can go to, let me think about this a second. You can go to my Facebook page and do it that way. I don't know. Let's see. Here, let me set you up here with something. Moderator. Okay, catfish, you now have a little bit of power. You don't cut their tail off. St. Mary's Lake, Ohio. Never heard of that lake. I've been around a bit, but never heard of that. You had a good day yesterday. I guess you were catching catfish. That'd be my guess. Ohio's biggest lake. I'll have to look that up. St. Mary's. What part of Ohio is that in? Western. I'll look that up later today when I get home. Hey everybody, if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I got a lot of good videos on there of everything from flathead catfish to bass to snakeheads to underwater things like that. If you're bored to death and don't have nothing to do, check my channel out. Look at some of those videos. Might find something you like. Thanks, catfish. Appreciate that. I'll get back at you. I don't know if I can do it here. No. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can. No. I can't do it off my phone here, but when I get home, I look at all this and try to sub you back. Trout season over. Trout season, I don't fish for trout, but I just opened up 2 weeks ago, so they're still at it pretty good, the people that do that. Baha, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for wishing me good luck. I need it. I need all the luck I can get here. I also need another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, what did I miss? You're watching Philadelphia News. Now they said it's 44. Yeah, it's not 44 here, I guarantee you that. But when the sun comes up, it's going to warm up nice today. Let's go up in the 70s. Yeah, you don't have flatheads in California. Now you got other stuff though. You got some big bass in there. Lake, what is it? Castus? Lake Castus has some big monster bass in it. A few of them other lakes. What's your temperature down that way, Ed? You're probably in the 70s already down there. Yeah. Come on, fish. I'll pull that thermometer out of the water here in a minute and see what the water temperature is. I'm hoping it's up in the mid 50s because that's what it's got to be for flatheads to be a little active. 15 pounds, I can believe it out that way. That's a nice big bass. If we get anything around here over 5 pounds, we're thrilled to death. But there's a few lakes that have them, you know, pretty common, 5 to 8 pounds. Two bums fishing. I'll have to check that out. Let me fix you up here with a little power. You got the power. Let me go get this thermometer. Water temperature about 51 degrees. You probably can't see that, but that's what it is. So that's okay. It's been up and down. It's been in high 40s, low 50s for the last 2 weeks, and it just keeps going up and down. And that, I think, is why the fish are a little bit shy, because they don't like that fluctuation in water temperature so much. Polo. I am trying for flathead catfish today. Thanks for dropping by and asking. Appreciate it. 70 and 75, Ed. Yeah, one of these days we'll get there. Blue catfish, not in the rivers. There might be some down in the Susquehanna River, the bigger river, but not here. You're fishy. Yeah, that's the thing. You're fishy. Come on, fish. I enjoy being out here with y'all. Where are you from, Polo? 5 minutes from the Susquehanna, yeah. Wish I lived 5 minutes from the Susquehanna. I'd be on there. I'm about an hour and a half from the Susquehanna. Australia, yeah. Oh. Northern Indiana, we have massive flatheads up here. What river is that in, Christopher? What river are you at there? Northern Indiana. That could be the Mississippi, I guess. We got Channel Blue, Bullhead. Wow. It's hard to keep up with the chat sometimes. If I miss something you're saying, guys, I apologize. Croatia. Holy mackerel. Only fishing at work in Dayton, Ohio. Hey, Dan, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you all coming in, I really do. enjoying the day on the river here, but it would get a little better if we had a little action on the fishing rods. It'll happen any minute now. Cut bait is the best. Cut bait is tough to beat, but I've caught just as many on live sunfish and cut bait, so it's about a tie for me. Polo, I'm just using bait. I'm using a live sunfish on 2 of the rods, and cut bait, which is a sunfish cut in half on the other one. Yep, if I had a sucker or a carp, I'd cut them up, but I don't, Christopher. Nice. By the way, the Maumee River in Ohio has fat flathead catfish. Also goes from Fort Wayne to Toledo, 30 to 50 pounders. Woo. Live live bluegills as bait. That's what I got on 2 of the rods. 30 to 50 pounders. This river here is known for, I'll say, 8 pounders up to 50 pounders, but there's not all that many 50s. There's quite a few 20s and 30s. I caught some huge bluegills, Lake Paris. Big as dinner plates, huh? Whew. Yeah, that's a. If we get bluegills that are 8 or 9 inches, we're jumping up and down with pleasure. Come on, fish. I don't even have the turtles bothering me yet today. Sometimes the turtles will grab that cut bait and start yanking on the rod. You can tell because the rod just goes dee. Yeah, we're just talking about turtles. Yes, we get bothered by turtles. Like I say, you can tell it's a turtle. They just grab the bait and they just make your pole just constantly go like that. If it's a snapping turtle, once in a while they'll get a hold of it and go, but makes them bleed. But yep, I got you, Christopher. That's why I cut them. 'Cause you want the blood and guts out there, so they can smell it and find it. Blood and guts. That's why chicken liver works so good. I get my I cut up pieces of like chicken breast, and I marinate it in chicken liver, and I use that for channel cats. And I'll be trying that in a little while. St. Joe River. Matafaka, I've seen that name before. Thanks for coming back in. My country, people usually use chicken breast or chicken head for catfish. Yeah, the chicken breast, I cut it up into chunks. I put it in a bag that's got chicken liver in it and marinate it. And the chicken breast is a bit easier to put on the hook than that chicken liver, but it works. Marinated chicken. There you go. Country Carpenter. Welcome aboard. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Where is your neck of the woods? I take it you're in the building business. You ever fish for carp? I haven't fished for carp for a long time. A lot of people do around here, but I have not for quite a few years. Yeah, Country Carpenter. I'm in Pennsylvania. I figured you were USA, but what state are you in? Oh, come on, fish. You know what would really warm me up here is to catch a fish. That warms you up. A lot of people fish for carp around here. Got some big carp in this river. Trying to keep up with everybody here, but do my best. How long you marinating? Well, I'll tell you what. I put it in there fresh, and then I put it I leave it go for at least a day, then I put it in the freezer and I freeze a whole bunch of it, and I use it as I need to. But the longer the better. But I'd say a good 1 or 2 days before I use a fresh batch of it. Yeah, it's not as messy as chicken liver, but it's tough to beat plain old chicken liver for channel catch. Southern Water Fishing, thank you. Good morning. Thanks for dropping by. We got a record crowd here this morning. It's my 4th time going live, and I'm seeing a lot of people for the 2nd or 3rd time. I hope you have a happy Easter too there, Southern Water Fishing. Thank you. It's coming up quick, isn't it? What species are we after? Let's see. Chromofin. Anyway, flathead cat. I'm after flathead catfish this morning. Thanks, Two Bums. Thanks for filling in there. Yellow perch and bream in North Carolina. Yes, sirree, Bob. Love eating yellow perch. They are delicious, almost as good as walleye. Frankie Russell. Thank you. Had some nibbles on the middle one, huh? The middle rod and the black rod have live sunfish on, so once in a while you'll see that rod moving a little bit. And that's basically the sunfish just moving around. The flatheads will take it and put a good bend in the rod and start running the line out. So we know the difference there. I'll keep it going because sometimes those sunfish get moving around when a flathead gets close to them because they know it's doomsday. Here come the geese. Jazzy, you're back. Okay, where'd you go? Any minute now, folks, any minute. The sun's just breaking over the treetops. It's not going to be long before I get a little bit of solar warmth back here. The way this goes for flatheads is it's just the rods just sit there and sit there and sit there, and then all of a sudden, bam, all hell breaks loose and off it goes. But until then, all we can do is hope for it. And their blood pumping. I don't have any carp bait. Strictly looking for a flathead this morning. I don't fish for carp because I just don't have the gear for it anymore. I used to, but I'll get into it one of these days. I got a guy that's been bugging me to fish for carp with him, so I probably will. Dwight James Dominguez, I ate as fast as I can because I might miss you. I wish that was the case, but right now, not much is happening. Thanks for being so loyal. 37 people watching. This is definitely a record. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out for a little bit. Did that far rod just move? I don't know. We'll check. The far rod is the cut bait, so if that moves, it's either a turtle or a fish. Appreciate you all keeping an eye on those rods while I'm keeping an eye on the chat here. If it was, they're definitely be trying to catch a carp. If I was, yeah, I just don't have any carp bait, and I don't really have any carp rigs or anything like that. There's quite a few guys that do fish for them here, though. They do pretty good. Damn turtles, yeah. The Siege Hub, that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you can go fishing and not catch a darn thing, but I hope you're having a good time just getting out there and seeing Mother Nature at work. Middle rod getting hit. Again, like I say, the black rod and the middle rod have live sunfish on, so once in a while you will see those rods jiggle a little bit. But until it gets bent down good and the line starts going out, we're not getting anything. Perch and bream. I would like to get some perch for dinner. Oh boy. Yeah, I had a good time with my friend and a 5 or 6 pound pike. Stared at your lure. That'll get your blood pumping when those pike follow your lure right up to the boat and then scoot off. 6 months, huh? Yeah, that's quite a dry spell. But sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. It's just nice being out here. 6 months, didn't catch any. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I've never had a dry spell that long. A couple days, but not 6 months. Might want to change your spot. You didn't know what you was doing. Well, hope you learn now. Hope you know what you're doing now. Frankie Russell, what's going on? You're right, yellow perch they're real good eating. They're almost as good as walleye, Frankie. Frankie, I haven't seen your name before. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. One guy that fishes here, he goes by the handle of any fin, F-I-N, any fin is possible. He does a lot of live on the river. He got a really big carp a couple weeks ago. That's good, Two Bums. I'm glad you're having some luck now. Any crappie in this area? There's probably some crappie in this river, but not much. Most of the crappies you're going to get around here, you got to go to the lakes. Danny the Stinger Manny, hello and good morning. Whew, it's chilly here yet. The sun's just coming up. Air temperature's in the mid-30s. It's chilly. And now they're going to cut grass right in back of me. Oh boy, here we go. Oh no. Okay, they're going to cut grass all around me, right in back of me. So we're going to get drowned out a little bit. Doesn't seem like you have a strong... No, there's not much current. I mean, it's moving a bit, but it's not too bad at all. Down... oh boy, this lawnmower guy, he's nuts. Anyway, downriver about a mile is a dam, and so that's got this area up here pretty calm. Here comes the lawnmower. I'm going to just let it go by for a little while here. Wonderful. All right, he'll be cutting grass for probably the next 10-15 minutes, so just bear with it. Turn your volume down, whatever you got to do. Can you? Hello. Thanks for coming in. We got some noise right here now with a guy cutting the grass, but he'll be going in a couple minutes. The black rod and the middle white rod have live sunfish on, so if you see the rod move a little bit, that's the sunfish jumping around. I don't know why they're cutting the grass. It doesn't need to be cut, but they're doing it anyway. You should buy a bait caster. Whew, that's totally up to you. If you've never had one before, you might as well get one and get used to it. I got a couple of them I use for bass fishing, but I use the spinning rods, spinning reels for everything else. Come on, man. I'm in a little bit of this is like a park here where you can come down with your family and go picnicking and hiking and all that junk. So the maintenance men are out this morning cutting grass. Casting air casters. Yeah, it's just something you got to get used to. Bait casters are good for what they're. You tried saltwater or don't have? I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the coast. I'm in Pennsylvania. The nearest coast is New Jersey. I don't get down there too much anymore. I used to do all that. The rod's starting to rust. Time to get rid of that one. Turn your volume down. Oh my. Guy's cutting grass that does not need to be cut. You live in Texas? I'll tell you what, Juan, thanks for dropping in. I really can't help you out there. I'm not familiar with Texas, but I do know that there's a lot of lakes in Texas with a lot of bass. So you need to ask more local people there. I am not familiar with that area. What kind of rod did you buy that's starting to rust? Oh, this is fantastic. Why is that guy cutting grass right next to me today? He's got 20 or 30 acres of grass to cut, and he decides to cut grass right here. He should be going in another minute or two. Whew. He's doing that just to aggravate me. Oh my. Tell you what, folks, the chat's going real quick. It's hard to keep up with everything, but I'm trying. Mahadai, Hope I pronounced that somewhere correctly. Thanks for dropping by. Hello. Scaring all the fish away. Yeah, maybe so. I think he's done in this area. He's moving over to the other side there. Really, there's at least 30 acres on this park, and he decides to cut one little area right here, and it does not need to be cut. Anyway, this next Cape Cod Canal, so I should be going for striped bass. Yes, you should be going for striped bass. That's what I'd be doing if I was up that way. Come on, son. Whew. I got you, canal. I got you. Let me check the air temperature here. The air temperature's up to 37, so we're getting there. I'm fishing Tidal 420. I'm fishing the Schuylkill River in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania. Can you spill what type and brand the rod and reel? The rods are ugly stick rods. They're medium heavy weight. And the reels are bait runner reels. They're Penn reels and Okama reels. I hope I break the yellow perch or any other bream record. Yeah, good luck on breaking a record, Frankie. Ugly sticks, yes, you got it. S-T-I-K is the way they spell that. The two white ones are actually ugly stick catfish rods. The black one is just the normal ugly stick. They're actually pretty nice looking. They aren't ugly. Yeah, it's a good brand. It's not only a good brand, but it's not an expensive brand. They're good rods. I've had that black one since 2002. So that makes it, let's see, 2, 12, 22. It's almost 25 years old, that black one, and it's still performing like it should. The black rod has a Penn reel on it. That's a really good reel. But I kind of stick with the ugly sticks for my rods for catfish. I don't get crazy with my gear. I don't go for the most expensive, the big brand names and all that all the time. I pick out something that it'll do the job and not break the bank. Yeah, you're right about that, two bums. Affordable, and they're good, and so far they last forever. Like I say, I've had that black one for 25 years. You don't got to go crazy getting the rods that cost $200 and the reels that cost $200. You don't need to do that. All those people that go in these bass tournaments, they get all their gear free. So if you got to buy them, you just got to use common sense. You don't got to break the bank. Do you ever use Penn? I got a Penn reel on the black rod, but I don't, not the rods though, just the reel. Penn's a very good quality reel. Shimano, Daiwa, they're good rods too. Sometimes they're not all that expensive. You just got to pick out what is right for the type you're fishing. No. How you doing, Steve?
I'm finally home.
Yeah, I see that. Good for you. Yeah, where were we? Yeah. Yeah, just pick out what if you're fishing for carp or some bigger heavy fish like flathead, you need a medium heavy rod. If you're fishing for bass, you can go with just a light or a medium. You just got to figure out what you're doing, the same with your line and everything else. You know, you got to make it right for what you're fishing for. If you're fishing for bream and perch, a light rod and light line. If you're just getting into it, you'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out eventually. Be right back. Maybe the sun coming up over the hill will wake these fish up. I don't know. But even though I'm not catching anything, I appreciate everybody hanging out. Only had one rod break because it was ultralight. Yeah, see, that'll do it. Now you got to set your drag so you don't break the rod. You don't want to horse a big fish in on a light rod. Trout derby. Good luck on the trout derby. Go for it. Hope you get them. Hope you get them. Zebco Ultralight Minute Series 4-pound test. There you go. That's a good setup for panfish, trout, crappies, whatever. Frankie, let me set you up here with a wrench. Appreciate that. There you go. You're all set up with a little bit of power. At least that lawnmower guy went away, huh? Well, let's see. I've been here a good hour. I'm going to take the black rod, or no, the far white. I can't even talk. The far white rod, and I'm going to put some chicken and chicken liver on it. See if we can get us a channel cat. Okay, I want everyone to state their rod brand and what the action is. Holy mackerel. Okay, you might be asking a bit much of everybody, but they might do it. I live in Asia. Save the shipping costs. Yeah, it's amazing how many people are watching that are from really far away. All right, I'm going to get this other rod switched over to chicken liver, and maybe we'll get a channel cat. So I'll be away for a minute or two. Alright, maybe this will change our luck. I got a chunk of chicken that's been marinated in chicken liver, and we're going to see if we can get a channel cat. I'll be right back to the chat here. I know I'm missing a lot, but hang on. All right, keep an eye on that rod. That'll get some action. Let's see what we're doing here. Sun's in my eyes now. I can hardly read this. Good morning. Yes, thank you very much. There's no Walmart in my country. Forgot you live in Asia. I got my pen for 32 something. Anyway, okay. The far rod, the white one, the far one. Got chicken on it, and I think that might get us a little bit of action before too long. Keep an eye on her. Whew. I'm gonna get something. I don't know what, but something, and I don't know when, but sooner or later. Just enjoy the view, folks. It's nice. Sun's coming up. Gonna warm up quick. I won't even need to wear my gloves pretty soon. You can kind of see the sun coming up on me here. Let's see. Sure would be nice to catch a fish to show y'all. There really are fish in this river. You just gotta believe me. No action on the black rod here all of a sudden. If that reel starts turning, we're gonna be in business. Stand by. Live sunfish on that rod, so he was jumping around pretty good. How long the live bait can survive? Well, the live bait is a fish, so they can pretty much stay in the water forever. Best I can tell, or until something eats them. You ever those crazy chicken marinade? I see them on YouTube all the time with Jello. And yeah, they use strawberry Jello. I've done that. I marinate my chicken in chicken liver. So yeah, I've tried all that stuff. I see it too. I got people fishing down below me. I got people fishing up above me. They're all over the place. Before you know it, we'll be tangled up. Yeah. Any minute now. Famous last words. Any minute. Yep, the live bait can live until something gets them. Something don't get them, and I bring them in, and when I go, I take them off the hook, toss them in, and they swim away. Yeah, the minnows, sometimes the minnows don't have much of a shelf life. What's going on here? Panfish can survive. Yep. Hope everybody's liking this hot and heavy action. Sooner or later, we'll do something. Here comes the mower guy again. Did you catch anything on the past live streams? No, I haven't. This is only the third or fourth time, but so far I haven't had any. Well, let's see. Wait, maybe I did. Maybe on one of them I did. I forget. But no, it hasn't been. I haven't been showing a lot of fish. That's the way it goes. Some days you catch a bunch of them, some days you don't catch anything. PB. My PB of a flathead catfish is 30 pounds. Right out of this same spot. Dang. Yeah, dang is right. Is the cameraman I'm telling you when I turn on my camera, yes. As soon as you turn the camera on, the fish stop. As soon as you turn it off, they start biting. 7 pounds is okay. Is that a catfish? Is that a channel cat or what? And now we got the grass mower back, so we're gonna have a little noise. Ugh. The vibe. The vibe. Where'd you get that name? What made you pick that? That's interesting. The reason I ask, I have a Vibe kayak. Don't forget to, if you like what you see, folks, don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate that. Give me that little thumbs up deal there. What kind of fishing do you do, Vibe? See ya? You leaving already? Man, we can't even get a channel catfish to wake up this morning. He said hi and bye. Yep, in and out. Some people, that's okay. A lot of bass. Catch anything yet here? No, I haven't caught anything yet this morning. All we can do is keep soaking the bait. Pike and muskie, yep. Where are you from, Vibe? Must be up north someplace. Muskie. I was fishing for muskies the other day. I didn't get anything. I didn't cast 10,000 times yet, though. Michigan, all right. What part of Michigan? I got people up there. Michigan, what part? You here or are you there? What's that deal? I got some relatives up around New Baltimore, which is north of Detroit. Southern Michigan, okay. Down around Toledo then, I guess, huh? Down that way. South Carolina, s'mores. I love South Carolina. I've been down to Santee Cooper a couple times. Great Lake. I got, there's somebody on here that, I don't know if he's still here, but Ed lives in South Carolina. I don't know if he's still hanging out or not. He may have left California, Orange County, yeah. Yeah, I know it's good fishing down there, s'mores. I've been to Santee Cooper and love that area. Lake Marion, Lake Moultrie. Moultrie's got a lot of big catfish in, doesn't it? 5 minutes from Disneyland. What's the price of gas in California these days? Here in Pennsylvania, we're like $3.25 for gas. You're in Southeast Asia. There's no bass, muskie, or perch. Nah, but you got other stuff you can fish for, that's for sure. Like a 4.4 regular, yeah, 450 regular $5. Ugh. Yeah, I don't envy you. We're at $3.25, $3.30, and still killing us. I was on vacation out west last year, and I went through California, and the gas was $5 and something, and I got out of there as quick as I could and headed over to Nevada and Arizona. That's a real eye-opener when you get paying that much for gas. But I guess you get used to it, like everything else. Come on, fish. One of these days I'll catch something. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna get a coffee and a little snack here. I'll be right back, folks. You may chat amongst yourself. I don't think the fish have woke up in this river yet. How long do you wait for a bite? That's a good question. You know, I enjoy, not a matter of, fishing's not really a matter. I don't have to catch a fish to have fun. I enjoy just being here. If I get a bite, fine. But, you know, 2-3 hours, see what happens. I'll be on here till probably, 10 or 11 o'clock today. If I don't get anything, that's okay. If I do, that's great too. You don't always catch something and you don't gauge your success on that either. Live bait on the middle and black rod, yes, you're right. And the white rod that's farthest away has a chunk of chicken on it. Hopefully we get a channel cat. Right here, it's 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. in the morning. $15 to $18 can buy a meal for a whole family. Well, is that American dollars you're comparing that to? Because that could be 5 a.m. It's amazing how many folks come in here from all the other countries. Good morning, Bob and Doreen Fishing. Good morning. How are you folks doing? We're soaking bait here on the river today. We're not getting anything yet. But I'm trying for a flathead catfish or a channel cat, one or the other. Kind of like the other day. Didn't get nothing for 3 hours. But giving it a shot. You got to keep trying. I got live sunfish on the first 2 rods, and then the far white rod's got a piece of chicken on it. And they ain't moving. Yeah, you got some farm chores there, right? Thanks for stopping by, though. Yeah, I haven't even had a turtle nibble yet. I see maybe a little bit of a bite on that far rod. It's got the chicken on it. It's starting to move a little bit. Could be a turtle, could be a catfish. It ain't the current. Let's see what's going on here. It's sure soft shell turtles. Yeah, I guess you do eat them. Soft shell turtles. Yeah. Well, the sun's coming up, but it still ain't warmed my hands up yet. Whew. Let's see, what do we got here for air temperature? It's almost 40. Ooh, heat wave. Let's say the water temperature is 52, I think. A P.O. box. Custom sauce for catfish. No, I don't have a P.O. box. I don't eat the catfish anyway. Come on, fish. 8 o'clock, been here since 6:30, hour and a half. Oh, sauce you put on the bait. Aha. That's different. No, I appreciate the offer, but there's a ton of recipes out there on YouTube. I've tried a few of them. I've tried the Jello. I've tried the Kool-Aid. I've tried, you name it. Some people wrap it in bacon. Whatever works for you. But I do appreciate you offering that. Kool-Aid. Yeah, they say strawberry Kool-Aid. If you're using chunks of chicken, you can put the strawberry Kool-Aid in the bag with the chunks of chicken and let that marinate a little bit. No, you didn't miss anything, Dwight. It's been dead. Just the chat. You've been missing the chat if you haven't been here, that's all. Not getting any action at all. There's people fishing below me and above me. They haven't caught anything either, so that's how it's going. JD Outdoors, good morning. Thanks for stopping by. What's happening? Let me take care of you, JD. Seen you before. There you go. You're all set up. You got the power. Nothing yet, but have faith. Yeah, it's coming. There was a short blackout in our place. Ooh, that's not good. Hey, Ed, I see Steve is going. Yeah, Steve's just upriver from me, 100 yards. Yeah, it looks like. Did you get anything?
Shout out.
Huh?
Give me a shout out.
I see that now. Yeah, I'm doing the same. You leaving?
I have 2 doctor's appointments.
Ah, okay.
I'm coming back later.
All right, good luck. Yeah, Steve just said he's got to go, but he'll be back later. JD, I thought I gave you a monitor. I thought I gave you a thing. Okay, now you got it, JD. I started at 6:30 this morning, right as the sun came up. Steve is going to be back in a little bit. We're talking. There's another guy fishing up here, folks, that also does the live channel. And if you want to follow him a little bit when he's on, it's Fishing with Steve. Now, when you look for his channel, Fishing is spelled without the G on the end. So it's Fishing, Fishin, with Steve. And he does a live channel. He's here in this same area quite a bit, almost every day. So you can check him out. He's leaving now, but he said he's going to come back in a little bit. Then there's another guy that goes live every day. You can count on him every day from 10 to 2, every weekday, not weekend, weekday. And his channel is Any Fin, F-I-N, Any Fin is Possible. Guy's name is Bob. He does a real good live broadcast. And I don't know where he'll be today. He said he might be down the ocean today. I'm not sure if he went or not. JD, I'm in Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Johnny Walker. I haven't heard of Johnny Walker. Of course, I haven't watched a whole bunch of other live channels. I think we're fishing where there's no fish. Nothing yet, brother, but stick around. You're gonna catch. Yeah, I'll get something sooner or later. One of these days, if not today, one of these other days. You need a wagon, Steve. You need a wagon. Yeah. 7:35 fishing. Thanks for coming in. Didn't see you before. Where are you at? What part of the world are you in? I used to say what state are you in, but now I realize that people come watch this from all over the place. Come on, fish. Illinois, that's a good one. Let me give you a little bit of a power here. I don't mind giving most people a wrench because the more people can monitor, the better, but I do ask you to use it wisely. Don't get crazy. I can handle most of it. Louisiana. Oh, I'd like to be down there. No, nothing.
I had one bite last night on the boat, over on the boat ramp. A little one. I was like, tap, 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 tap. I thought I was back up in Skeeterville again. All right, I'll see you later on, brother.
Okay, take care, Steve. Have a nice sub challenge with a kid from Louisiana suburbs. South Carolina, 351 Cleveland. Another guy's here from South Carolina, Ed. If he's still on, maybe you can say hi to him. 351 Cleveland. Weldon Carey. Hey all. What's happening there, dude? Thanks for coming in, stopping by. Hit the like button if you like what you see. Even though I'm not catching any fish, you can still hit the like button. That's the way it goes. The fishing's good and the food's better. I can understand that. Steve said he was fishing last night up at the boat ramp on the other side. He only had one little nibble. So the fish have been turned off here, I think, because of the up and down of the weather. The temperature has been up and down. It's nice one day and then it gets cold the next day and it's up and down, and we just haven't had the nice steady spring weather that we need to have. Thanks, Two Bums. I appreciate you reminding them about that. And I do appreciate everybody that's hitting that like button and hanging out watching with us. And one of these days, if not today, I'll catch a fish. The middle rod's starting to bounce a little bit, but that's a live sunfish, so you never know what's happening. And if a flathead takes it, it'll start spinning the reel, and that's what we want. But at least he's still alive, we know that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Showing everyone to double tap the screen. Ice cold fisherman, thank you, appreciate that. Let me help you out here a little bit with something. Okay, ice cold, you got a wrench? Yeah, it's probably why whenever that's happening, it fools with the barometric pressure, and that just, yep, that shuts the fish off. But the water temperature has been, it was a couple weeks ago, it was in the mid 50s, and now then it went down below 50. Now it's up a little bit to 50, but that's got them turned off. And subscribe. Thank you, 735. The fish have been, we had a heck of a spring season here for channel cats. We were catching 8 and 10 and 12 pound channel cats most of the month of March, as soon as the ice went off. But for the last 2 weeks, it's been dead. The sun's up over the hill now, but I got a big tree that's blocking the sun. And so it keeps me in the shade here. Though you can see upstream there, the bridge is lit up with the sunlight, pretty nice. And the geese are honking, and the carp are jumping, but the fish ain't biting. Got a big blue cat, big belly too, is on my YouTube shorts. Yes, big blue cats. We don't have the blue cats here. I think they're down in the Susquehanna River, but not here in this river. The fishing is the best it could be. We're staying around the 70-degree range. Every time I think of Louisiana, I think of going out on the coast for reds. And I'm going down into Florida, down around. Let me think about this a second, for vacation. Panama City this year for vacation, and I'm going to try to get out with a guide and get some redfish. Guides are expensive. They're like $600 for 4 or 5 hours. That's a lot of moolah for a couple of fish, but I've never caught a redfish, so I want to try it. Some fisherman from Indonesia. Muhammad, thanks for dropping by. Good morning, brother. Denny Gastanon, good morning. Red snappers. Yeah, think so. I'm not familiar with all the fish down there. JD Outdoors, I would think you got some good fishing for crappies down there, or crappies, or whatever you call them down that way. Randall, hello, in the Netherlands. So like I said before, this is I think it's my 4th time going live. Setting a record. I got a lot of people coming in and out, sticking around, chatting. Got 42 likes. I really appreciate everybody coming in and seeing what's happening, even though nothing's happening. Yeah, they get from all over the place. I mean, it surprises me that, oh, there goes that middle rod. He's acting up pretty good. The live sunfish is lively, put it that way. You call them white perch. How about that? Just a lawnmower, yeah. So anyway, down in June, I'm going down to Panama City. Spend a week down there and try to get a little beach time and some fishing time in. Ice cold. I am in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania. I'm about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. My phone charger needs to get in the sun to get charged up here. That'll help a little bit. Got a big tree blocking the sun, and I got a solar charger on my phone, but if the sun's not hitting it, it ain't charging. So I'll have to get that out there anyway. I'm doing all right. Just chilling. Can't believe the channel cats aren't biting. It's 14:23 here. Ugh. Take my charger off for a while and let it charge up by itself. I'm going down to Toledo Bend. Oh, yeah. I'd like to fish down there. I've never fished Toledo Bend. Well, we got absolutely no action here, but I do appreciate everybody hanging out, because you never know. All the new people coming in, make sure you guys sub and like. Yes, thank you very much, Two Bums. I appreciate you putting out a little word like that. I just wish I could catch something for you guys to drool over. make you all jealous. But the rods are just sitting there doing nothing. What am I missing here? Anything? Yeah, I'd love to do that. I don't know how to do that. And it would be nice if I could do that. Yeah, it's starting to warm up a little bit, Randy. Not much. I'm still in the shade here. I got a big tree right here that's blocking the sun. Yeah, I don't know how to set up for the donations yet. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Set up. There's another guy that does that, and I'll have to ask him what the deal is, but that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for fun. We'll see. Maybe we'll get that done. Yeah, okay. I'll check it out on my PC when I get home. I think you're right, though. I don't think I can do it on my phone. Yeah, I got YouTube Studio and all that junk. I do a lot of editing on my other videos. I'll check it out. I might not have enough followers. I think I got 730 followers. So I don't know. I think you might need 1,000. I'm not even sure. But I'm not in it for the bucks. But if I can get that done and see a little bit, that'd be okay. That'd be all right. I'll check it out. I'll Google it. I'm gonna head out, and I made sure to subscribe. Thank you very much. Great, thanks a lot, JD. I really appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you, although I'll check when I get home. And Bloodshed, I've seen you before, for sure. I've seen you on Bob's channel. Any fin is possible. So let me set you up with a wrench. Good morning. Foxy Fishing Adventures. There's a new one. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. My day's going great, except the fish are not cooperating. But it's a heck of a nice day here on the river. Foxy Fishing. Let me set you up here. All right, you got a little wrench. Use it wisely. Fix only what's broken. Appreciate that. I'm setting records here this morning for myself, not for fishing, but for the amount of people coming in and chatting and likes and things like that. So really appreciate everybody doing that. I'm trying to get footage for my first video. I don't know what I want to do. I have a couple recordings. Yeah, all you can do is, I have a lot of fun editing my videos that I take. And I try to keep it to where it's not just a bunch of nothing. I try to edit it so I have action. something happening all the time, not just sitting there doing nothing. But when I first started out, I'd run a video for a half hour of nothing happening. But as it comes along here, then I start editing it, and now I try to keep it moving along with action. It's fun. I enjoy doing that. You buy tubing tomorrow morning and crush the oh boy, but I'd love to get some good crappies out in Pietuming Lake. That's out in the western part of Pennsylvania. The only lake around here with good crappies is Blue Marsh Lake. You definitely need a boat to get on them. I'm fishing for flathead catfish and channel catfish right now, but they are not cooperating, not at all. Got a live bait on the first two rods, the black rod and the first white rod, and the rod on the end's got a piece of chicken on it. So I'm hoping for maybe a channel catfish on that. But like I said, the weather here has been up and down, and it's got the fish turned off pretty much for the last couple weeks. Yeah, edit as much as you can to keep the action flowing. Get rid of all the dead, I call it dead air, I guess. Most of my videos I try to do a little introduction. I try to keep that short, and then I get into whatever it is that I'm doing. I got some underwater stuff. Kind of interesting. I put my GoPro in the water and see what happens. Get a lot of good stuff. You are welcome, Foxy Fishing Adventures. Where are you from? Foxy Fishing Adventures. Where are you staked out at? Still cold here. I'm wearing gloves. As soon as the sun gets up away from this tree, we'll be okay. One of these days, I'm going to put my solar charger. Oops. I'm going to put my solar charger down in the sun, so get that charged up. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Thank you. I recorded a video fishing for trout and was trying this garlic spray. I got one more. Gotta be careful with that stuff. It's like all that smelly stuff you can put on your lures for bass and stuff. You don't want to get it on your hands. Come on, fish. Grab a coffee. I'll be right back. No, nothing yet, Tim. I've been here since 6:30, 2 hours. I got live sunfish on. I had cut bait. I took that off. I put a piece of chicken on the third rod. And just nothing happening. Got some nibbles on that chicken. No takers. I'll be right back. Yeah, up to about 2 weeks ago, we The channel catfishing here was hot, man. We were catching 8 and 10 pounders left and right, and then the weather changed and it's come to a screeching halt. Yeah, I know they do. Yep, fish are funny creatures. Gotta love it. Yeah, up till about 2 weeks ago, we were really hammering them. Big channel cats, 8, 10 pounds. But nobody's got a flathead here yet. They've got them down the river farther near Philadelphia, but up in this area, not yet. The water's up and down, up in the low 50s and down in the high 40s, and back and forth and back and forth. The fish do not like all that. They like it to be a nice, steady rise. This coming week, we have temperatures every day in the 70s or better. And I think by the end of next week, the flatheads will be moving. Now the black rod's jumping around, but again, that could be that's the live sunfish, but it could be he could be jumping around because something's around him. So we'll see. The flathead grabs it, it'll take line out, and the reel will start turning, and we will be in business. In California, we get 65 and we're freezing. Yeah. I wish it was 65. Like I go up in Canada a little bit, and when it get in the springtime and the weather gets up to 75 or 80, those people up there are sweating. They like it to be around 40 or 50. Come on, fish. 65. Oh yeah. Let's see here. So I'm going to hang out here. Let's see, it's 8:30. I'll probably hang out till at least 10, maybe a little longer. Come on, fish. How long you usually live? Not quite sure what that means. How long you usually live live? Oh, how long do I usually go live? Usually about 3 hours. But this is only the third or fourth time I've been doing it, so right now I don't have a regular pattern. I just do it when I can. But the more I do it, the more I like it. I enjoy all the people coming in and chatting and stuff. I meet a lot of different people from all over the world. You got a sinker weight and a swivel, or what is your setup? I'm set up with a, in this river right now, I got a 3-ounce sinker. I'll have to show you one of the rigs. So I got a leader, I got about an 18-inch leader with my circle hook on it. Then I got a swivel, then I got, my sinker is on a slider. If the fish takes the bait, he can pull the line out and he won't feel the weight of the sinker that way. If I pull one of the lines up, I'll show you. I fish with a bobber a lot when I'm after panfish, yeah. Actually, to catch my live bait, my sunfish, I fish with a bobber and a wax worm on a small hook. Um, Matter of fact, I try to fish. I try to fish every day, but I can't. I probably fish 4 days out of the week, especially in the spring and summer. I don't go live every day, but like I say, the more I do it, the more I like it. So probably get doing it when I'm fishing for bass and stuff. I usually do put my waders on and wade out in the lakes, and I really can't go live that way. Cast net, we can use them, but they're limited, I think, to a 3 foot circumference. People use them once in a while for getting bait, but they do limit the size of them. I don't have one, but I think they're limited to 3 foot circumference. We don't really use them to catch anything other than bait. Let's see, in the lower Susquehanna River this past winter, running along the line, we removed 86,000 pounds of blue catfish. Wow, that's a lot of blues. Wow, you're not allowed to use bluegill for bait. That's weird. We're not allowed to use, I don't think we're allowed to use game fish for bait, like bass and stuff like that. We're allowed to use bluegills for sure. Come on, son. It's still chilly here. Temperature. Looks like it's about 45 now. When I first got here, it was down below. It was 32, 33 degrees. I got a picnic table right in back of me that was full of frost. Now it's up to 45, so things are looking up. Hope you don't get a cold. Now I'm not going to get a cold. Yeah, you're welcome, Greg. I'm fishing, let's see, where are you fishing? Fishing on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. We're about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. Yeah, it's cold. And you sub. Will you sub yet? I challenge you to sub to my guy. Yeah, might be the reason he catches a monster. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I hope you do. I hope it is. Hope that works. Can't hardly see this for the sun. Two bums. Two bums. You're doing a good job. The fish, however, are not doing a good job. The fish are not playing today. They don't want to play. I don't know why. That bridge upstream does make it pretty nice scenery. The water's calm, so the reflection of the bridge in the water is pretty nice. What's going on? Come on, fish. There's nothing I can do to make them bite, so about to jump in the water and give him a yeah. Tilapia. Yeah, I know tilapia is popular over there, and they use it for bait, huh? How about that? Do they use them live, or do they cut them up? Tilapia are on a lot of menus around here. Two bums that we commercial fish, blue catfish. There's a problem in the Chesapeake Bay, Maryland. Yeah. All right, what are you going for? All fishing with Paul. I'm going for flathead catfish and channel catfish today. However, they are not going for me, so we're just watching the poles. They're just sitting there doing nothing, but that's the way it goes. They cut them up for bait. Okay, so that's pretty much the same thing we're doing here with sunfish. Either use them live or you cut them up for bait. Ugh. Damn, so you guys just catch them like nothing. I think I'll switch the, I'm going to switch the black rod over. I'm going to take the sunfish off and put some chicken in now on there. Yeah, bring me some luck. Then I'll be able to show you the rig I'm using real quick. So I'm going to do that. Here's the live sunfish, although he doesn't look too much alive. So he's on the circle hook. Where are we at here? He's on the circle hook. Leader's about a foot long. And then I got the 3-ounce sinker on a slide that slides up and down the line. Anyway, let me get this poor sunfish off. Believe it or not, it's his lucky day. He's going back in the water. I'm going to put a piece of chicken on, and hopefully we'll get a channel catfish bite. So this is just simply a piece of chicken breast that have been marinating in chicken liver for a while. And that's what the channel catfish like. Let's get this out there and see if we can change our luck. That ought to do it. All right, so now I got chicken on the black rod and the far white rod. The middle rod still got the live sunfish on. There goes the middle rod. Sunfish is jumping all over the place. That's just the sunfish, but he's getting pretty active. Maybe something is getting him stirred up. Hopefully a big old flathead. Come on, fishies, you make nice money when you guys go. Okay, not talking to me about that. A little breeze picking up here. Let's see, so you make nice money. Let's see, and you might be the reason my boiling crab always has fried catfish. A little bit of a breeze. Stand out in the sun for a minute and warm up. We're not missing anything? No. For those of you that are watching and not chatting, I appreciate you hanging out. I'm not catching anything yet, but any minute now, any minute. Stay with us. Don't go anyplace. I look up and down the river, the carp are jumping. I should be fishing for carp. How long is that black? No, that's a 7-foot rod. The black one, the middle white one is 7 foot, and the other one's 8 foot. It is a 7 foot. Good eye. That black rod is almost 25 years old, and it really does not show hardly any wear, and I've caught a lot of big fish on it. That's a good rod. Somebody's got their boat in upstream there. Ugly sticks are the best catfish rods. Man, yep, that's the way I look at it. And all three of them are ugly sticks. The white ones are actually, they actually say catfish rod on them. The black one is just a standard, but it's the medium heavy. Got a lot of big fish on them, and they handle it well, and they're not expensive, and they're good. I got other sunfish I can cut up. When I take them off the hook, I throw them back in the river, give them a second life. I got other sunfish in my bucket if I want to go to cut bait again. I figure if they've been on the hook for a couple hours and didn't get anything, then I'll throw them back in the water and let them have a second chance at life. What the heck? No, that's okay, Shane. No problem. I understand. If that would have been my last sunfish, I probably wouldn't have thrown them in. Come on, fish. I think I got the 3 other sunfish in my bucket, so I'll be okay. It's not like I'm using them up real fast either. I've been here some days and you get 4 or 5 runs from the flatheads, and other days, like today, you get nothing. Nice spring day here. Going up to somewhere around 70 or better today and around 80 or better tomorrow. And hopefully it keeps steadier weather like that, and the fish will be biting better next week. Keep telling myself that. I don't know for sure though. Everyone here comments, what 3 words would ruin a fishing trip? I'll tell you one word that would ruin a fishing trip. But 3 words would be no bananas allowed. Here comes that boat. So when he comes down through here, it'll be causing a wake all up and down the shoreline. Yeah, Shane, you've heard about the banana thing, huh? One of my videos on my channel, one of the videos from, I think it was a year or so ago, not too far back if you search the videos, but it's called Did This Ever Happen to You? And that's about the banana thing. But check that out. It's a short video. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, you eat a banana before coming fishing with me. You got left at the gas station. Yep. Yep, no bananas. Leave the bananas home and don't touch them. Yeah, go check that video out. I think you'll enjoy it. It's kind of funny. Has this ever happened to you? It might be back, I don't know, a few videos. You have to look through the videos. Here comes the boat. Hey, Sevic, welcome back. an idiot. What an idiot. Ran right over my fishing lines. Hey, maybe that'll wake the fish up. 40-pounder. That's a good one. Got that middle rod jumping around pretty good. That's the live sunfish. What a jerk he is. Got the whole river and he's got to run right over my fishing lines. That's what you get. I don't know how you're going to show it to me. That guy is crazy. That's the only problem with this river, especially in the summertime. You get a lot of boat traffic here. The river's only 150 yards wide, and you get the jet skis and the big boats up and down. Kind of ruins it, but that's what you put up with. Yeah, I got to think it didn't help coming down through there like that, but there you go. Okay. Idiot with the boat. That was a good one. He didn't ruin the fishing, but he didn't have to come that close to me. He's just being a jerk. Oh well, that's what you got to put up with. Let's see. One time my dad was fishing and he cast far, like 100 yards, and a boat ran over his. Yeah, that'll happen. Well, at least he didn't hit my fishing line, but he definitely went over them. But he can't go down that way too far. There's a dam about a mile down the river. So he'll be coming back up in a minute. Yeah, here he comes. He's coming. Well, yeah, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cast into his boat, but yeah, I could. And then what would happen? Then you'd get into a big hassle. Not worth it, but here he comes. See if he stays over a little bit. And now he's staying out in the middle pretty much. Jerk. He's just running his boat. By accident. Yeah, it could be an accident on purpose. That's what I'd call it. Outdoors with Dan, hello. Yeah. Well, good luck, Len. Actually, let me fix you up before you leave. Hang on a minute. Okay, you got the wrench, baby. See you next time. We might be looking at a skunk day here. I don't know. Yeah, still fishing. I'm not going to give up just because they aren't biting. That's not what it's all about. I just like being down at the river, watching the world go by. Bloodshed. Bloodshed. I don't know where any Finn is fishing today. Fishing with Steve was here a little while ago. He had to go, but he said he's coming back. But I don't know where Bob's at today. He said he might be going down the shore. He usually comes on around 10 o'clock fishing. No, let's see. Any Finn is possible. He goes live every weekday from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock. So right around 10 o'clock, you could look for his channel. He'll be on. Any Finn, F-I-N, any Finn is possible. He runs a real good channel. He's fun to hang out with. I'm glad you saw that, Scott. I was trying to figure out the name of that video to tell you, but yeah, that was right here on this river. I had fun putting that together. That was fun. What time is it here? It's 9:08 in the morning, 9:08 a.m. Wish you would have got that flathead you were. Oh well, it's not over yet. Fish on! Where? Not here. You have an extra rod for bass? I got so many fishing rods at home. I probably got 10 other fishing rods at home for bass and panfish and you name it. My studio that I use for most of my videos is down in my basement with all my fishing junk. If I get a fish, I will go crazy. I know. Yeah, I can overact it if it happens. I can jump up and down and scream and yell. And again, I apologize for doing this all the time, but I got to get close in order to see the chat. The nickname for the geese, shit bags. Thank you. Because they will crap up the place pretty bad. They haven't been bad this year yet, but as they get in here sitting on their nests, they get pretty nasty. Surprised it's a good spot. It is a good spot, just not today. This is a good fishing area here. It's a good spot. But the fish are dormant because of the darn weather we've had. Perfect name, yeah. Shitbag. Anyway. It's very rare to be fishing here for an hour and not catch a fish. But the weather just turned them off. We have so many Canadian geese around here. It's years and years ago, you used to get Canadian geese. Once in a while, you'd see them when I was a kid. But now they're as common as any other bird. And they never go anyplace. They stay all winter. They stay all summer. They don't go back to Canada. They're just a permanent fixture. And let's see, yeah, the water looks Yeah, chocolate milk, Eastern Kentucky. You've had a lot of rain, I guess, but the water here is fairly clear. If we get a good rain, it'll get muddy one day and then be cleared up the next. But chocolate milk, I don't necessarily like the water when it's that color, but that's usually also when it rains and the water comes up a little bit, rises up a foot or so higher. That gets the catfish biting. So you got to take the good with the bad. Yeah. All right, coffee break. Gonna get a coffee. Be right back. Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. Poopy water don't hurt nobody. Yeah. Ah. Hook up my charger pretty soon. The phone battery's getting low. Come on, fish. I don't do much on my Instagram anymore. I might post a picture or two once in a while. I do a lot on my YouTube channel. Instagram, I just usually do single photos or real short videos. I'm not as active on Instagram as some people are. Here comes that boat again. Coming under the bridge. Stop there for a minute. Looks like he might be taking his boat out. The boat ramp is right up near the bridge. There's another boat coming in. So now we got 3 boats on the water right there. All the new people coming in, make sure you guys, yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate you saying that. If you like what you see, even though I'm not catching any fish, hit that like button. Appreciate that. Maybe next time will be better, but I see 4 boats on the river up here. Looks like it'll be a boat day. I'll have to go up and check. I think he knows better than to bring a banana. He was up here. He was up the river just a little bit from me, 50 yards away. So I don't think he left anything. He may have on purpose. That's funny. Yep, the only thing I can tell you is the weather's been so up and down, it's got the fish messed up. Now we got people that are downstream casting their line almost up where my lines are. So this could get interesting. Well, this could be better if the fish were biting, but as it is, we have to put up with what we got. And what we got is a skunk. Skunk is skunk is skunk. Oh, yeah. One of these days. Oh, yeah, definitely is crazy like that happens a lot with the trout here. Water cold and gets, yep. Yeah, the fluctuating water temperature has a huge effect on the fish. You know, the barometer is one thing and the weather itself is something else, but when the water temperature fluctuates up and down, it just turns them off, and that's exactly what's been happening in the last 2 weeks. But today and the rest of next week is supposed to be very nice in the 70s or so. So by the end of next week, I think we're going to see a whole different attitude on the river here. Next week I'll be going, probably middle of the week, I'll be going up to a lake and fish for bass and snakeheads. The bass will be pre-spawned. I don't fish for them off their beds, but I use a spinner bait, buzz bait, and I get a lot of topwater action. The lake I go to has a lot of lily pads in it, and they should just be starting to come up. And when that water temperature reaches about 60, it is some really good bass fishing. And it's full of snakeheads. I haven't got a snakehead yet. I've been trying for 4 years. Maybe this year will be the lucky year. I don't go live up there because I put my waders on and I can wade out into the lake, into the water. But I do put together a video after that, so. Now, I'd keep the snakeheads if I could catch one because I hear they're very good eating. But I have yet to catch one. But when I do catch one, I will keep it and I will eat it. But this lake I go to is full of snakeheads. Matter of fact, one of my videos from a couple years ago, you could find it. It's a snakeheads underwater. I put my camera underwater one day, and I got a lot of snakeheads swimming all over around the camera. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty neat video. And that wasn't in a lake. That was in a, I'll say a small creek that runs into this river. I keep the fish and game, tell people to keep them because, yeah, they're invasive. But you know what? You're not going to do anything about it. You can keep them, you can kill them, but you're not going to make a big difference with them. They're here to stay. That's the way it is. I wish the Fish and Game would make them an actual game fish and start keeping records on them and promote them for being a good eating fish and things like that. But you're not going to get rid of them just by killing a couple once in a while. Yeah, that's what they tell you, but like I say, you're not going to get rid of them. It's like flathead catfish when they first started showing up. Everybody was saying, you know, they're invasive and they eat everything and you should kill them, but it doesn't do nothing. You're not going to change Mother Nature's way of doing stuff. The pet store. Yeah, they're hungry little buggers. Yeah, they say they're very good to eat. I haven't eaten one yet. I haven't gotten one, but that's why I'm going to keep one when I do. I'm going to eat it. Give it a try. But I got to catch one first. It's 9:30. I'm going to hang out till probably 10. How you doing? Fish tacos. Yes, fish tacos. Getting a little breezy here. Snakehead fish are really high demand on it. Yeah, I'll bet they are. I'll bet they are. They would be here too if people realized it. Yeah, the air temperature is 52 degrees now. It's the train whistle. Thanks again for everybody hitting that like button. I appreciate that. I'm up to, it indicates 51. That's a record for me. Appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you hanging out, even though we're not catching anything. In about a half hour, about 10 o'clock, if you like hanging out with this type of live stuff, about 10 o'clock, uh, another guy will come on. He fishes every day from 10 to 2. He goes live. Look for him. His channel is Any Fin, F-I-N, Any Fin is Possible. He'll be on at 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock. I don't know where he's fishing today. Some days he's here. Other days he's fishing for trout. And I don't know if he's down the shore today. He said he might go down the shore. So you never know what he's going to do. But he'll be on at 10 o'clock. Yeah, Two Bums. It's always nice. Even though I'm not getting anything, it's nice chatting with all you folks. Getting to know you a little bit. Too bad the fish aren't cooperating. You got any pets at home? Me? No, I don't have any pets. I'd love to have a dog, but I just don't have time for it. But when I go to people's houses that have pets, I really enjoy it. Cats or dogs or whatever they got, I enjoy the pets, the company that they give you. Yeah, I wish I had time for a dog and I'd get one. Have a whole zoo. Yeah. That's okay too. They take a lot of time and need a lot of attention, but if you like doing that, that's great. I love going to other people's houses that have a dog or cats. 4 dogs, 2 cats. A ferret. Yeah, it passed away. Yeah, that's a handful. But they are great. I love to be around them. I just don't have time for one. Let me get my charger because my phone battery is getting low. Get this hooked up here so we don't die out. Go. That's charging up. breeze might be causing some noise. Looks like I got 12 people in here. I appreciate you all hanging out and staying. The middle rod's jumping around again. That's the live sunfish on that middle rod. Well, what's all this? 3 of them are old now and just got a golden retriever, one of my favorite ones. Yeah, golden retrievers are beautiful dogs. When I was younger, I had an English setter. That was a fun dog too. I'd go fishing up the river a mile away from home, and he'd get off of his leash somehow, and he'd come up river and find me. It was amazing. The other dogs are old and grumpy, just like people. When they get old, they get grumpy. I love to watch cats though. Cats are funny. All the stuff they do. I see that chicken moving too. Which one? I got chicken on the black rod and the white rod on the end. The breeze could be moving it a little bit too. This is a nice little park I'm in. A lot of people are coming in, just walking around or doing whatever. A lot of picnic tables here. It's kind of a family place. Oh my. I guarantee in 3 or 4 days, after we have some good steady weather with some good temperatures, next week will be totally different than it is right now. We'll be catching flatheads. The channel cats will probably wake up again too. Right now it's Skunk City. I don't know what to tell you. Oh well. I enjoy chatting with you all just about as much as I enjoy fishing. Meet a lot of different people here from all over the world. It's really amazing. I don't know who's all here, but if you like what you see, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Yeah, a little movement on that far white rod. I don't think it was the wind. Could be a turtle. What's going on? I don't know what to tell you. This spot is usually really a good spot for fishing, but they are just turned off. I appreciate everybody just sitting through it with me and enjoying whatever I see. The fact that the fish aren't biting doesn't really bother me. But I appreciate you all hanging out to see if I have any luck. I'll be going for a minute or two. I gotta take care of some business. So you guys watch my poles. I'll be right back. Okay. What did I miss? Let's see, the middle rod. The middle rod might be jumping because it's got a live sunfish on it. Unless they start pulling line out, there's nothing going on. Let's see what I've been away for a minute. I'm up in the area and was going to stop and say hello. That would have been nice before my doctor's appointment. But weren't exactly sure which park you were in, so maybe next time. All right, well, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. You can make it down. Up near Phoenixville off of 113. You probably know where it is. Hey, fishy things. Scott. Scott Yost, let me give you a little power. You're set up. Steve just got back. He's going to set up right up above me. That's Fishing with Steve. If you look for his channel, he'll be live. He'll probably be here for the better part of the day. But it's Fishing with Steve. When you spell fishing, it's spelled without the G on the end. So it's FISHIN with Steve. Check him out. He'll be live. He won't catch nothing either, but yeah, the wind's picking up now. Turn your volume down or whatever you got to do to put up with it. It's been windy here every darn day. Can't get away from the wind. Yesterday the wind was blowing all day. But like I say, the predicted week of weather is going to be real nice, and it should change things pretty to the positive. Much warmer weather, steady warmth, the temperature will be rising in the water, and the fish will get moving. But not today. I'm back, just had to get ready for work. You didn't miss anything, dude. I seen a truck pulled over down dead run next to the construction. I don't know where that is. I seen a truck pulled over down dead run. I don't know where that's at there, Steve. Or Scott, rather. Yeah, autocorrect is fun. I'm aware of autocorrect, so normally I can figure out what somebody's trying to say. You know how it is. No luck yet. Nope. Dead as a doornail. The only thing moving my pole is my live sunfish I have on for bait. One of them days. But it's nice. It's nice out. Ah, well. Got 12 people in. Thanks everybody for hanging out. 53 likes. I'll take that any day. Thank you very much. Sorry, but I can't give you a fish. Looks like the guy fishing down below me is leaving. Oh, I usually go at the spot with the animals. Yeah, same spot. Same spot, Scott. No, nothing happening. Nothing happening here, Chromo. Anyway, yeah, you didn't miss nothing. Well, with the people fishing up and down the river, changing spots is always a good idea, but nobody's catching anything anyway. So I'm not going to change spots just to go to another spot that's fish aren't biting. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. LEN. Ah, the sun's in my eyes. It's really hard to read this. MVP fishing. Hey, what's happening? Let me set you up here a little bit. Give you that. Set up. Skeeter here. Skeeter's here. Hey, dude. What's happening up your way? I'm getting nothing here. Steve's right up above me. He was here for a while this morning, didn't get anything. He had to go out for something. And he just came back and he's probably setting up. So he should be live in a couple minutes. And again, guys, that's Fishing with Steve. Spell fishing with no G on the end. You found a new spot. Ooh, lucky you. I hope it's better than the spots we have down here. It's dead down here. Appreciate you dropping by, Skeeter. For those of you that aren't familiar with Skeeter, check out his channel. He goes live almost every day. He's a fun guy. Check out his channel and tune into him a little bit. Hey, what's up? Nothing. Nothing's up. I got some kids playing around. This is a kind of a family-oriented park. They got a little zoo and picnic tables, and it's very inviting for families, especially on nice summer weekends. I know Steve will be up, Skeeter. I'm going to be here probably, I'll probably stay till 10 o'clock, which is almost 10 now. I may hang out a little bit longer depending on my battery. What's the weather? Well, I'll tell you what, Scott, with the weather improving the next couple of days, it should improve the fishing next week. But it's got to be a steady temperature to where the water temperature keeps coming up instead of going up and down. But yeah, the next couple of days should change things. next week should be a much better fishing, because the water temperature will start rising. Right now it's 52 degrees, but it's been fluctuating so bad that it's got the fish turned off. But yep, it should get better now. 70 something today, 80 tomorrow, 70 in the 70s all next week. Should change things very positively. And now the wind's going to start. Frogs around. Frogs. Yeah, Steve's moving down to the little dock down here. That's his favorite spot.
Going home now, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured you would.
Why not?
Yeah.
He cast it the wrong way.
You need to get a wagon, bud. Just gotta watch out for the landmines from all the shitbags. Yeah, you know, it's not too bad right now. Of course, it's all over, but later on in the year, I know it gets to the point where you can't walk around here. It's terrible, but yeah, it's funny. Oh, gang, I'll tell you what, it's almost 10 o'clock. My battery is failing. I am going to put this to rest. I appreciate everybody that hung out with me, however that is. You hung out with me all morning. One of these days I'll actually catch a fish and prove to you that there's fish in this river. Right now I'm going to tell you all goodbye. Thanks again for being here. Appreciate all the likes. If you want to keep watching somebody fishing, Fishing with Steve is going to go live. He's right downriver from me. Fishing with Steve, and fishing is spelled without the G. And again, I don't know where Any Fin is Possible is today, but Any Fin is Possible is another good channel. He should be on right about now, but I don't know where he is. So I will bid everybody goodbye and thank you, and see you next time. And let's see if I can figure. I'm just turning off here, Don.
No, I don't know how you talk on that damn thing.
Why?